if you want to be an entrepreneur, it usually takes a different kind of breed, a different kind of person. You are not wired to think the same way that the society brings you up on and wires you to be a employee instead of an employer. Some downsides is that you are going to find yourself to be very lonely. You're going to be alone. You are going to go through some anxiety for sure. You're going to go through people telling you that you have it wrong, that your idea sucks, and there's a lot of people out there who want to bring you down. It's really natural for someone to try to bring you down. Almost, it's like whenever someone's trying to come up on whatever it is, whenever someone's trying to come up, people always try to bring them down. It's just a natural thing, and they tell you that you're unrealistic. You've been reading too many motivational books. You're too optimistic. Whatever, man. As long as you can sell, which school does not teach you, is how to sell, right? They don't teach you how to sell, how to market, how to build a brand, how to run a business. They don't teach you any of that crap. They teach you nothing. So school was a waste of time. And I do not care whose feelings I hurt in saying that, because I do not care. Society, school has wasted my time. That's irritating, because the time you waste is time you cannot get back. Time slips through your fingers, you won't ever get it back again, right? People ride with who they think is a winner, right? Like tonight, I met a CEO of a company, and he has hired, like legit W-2 hired, no bullshit straight commission hires that a lot of fake entrepreneurs do starting out. He legit hired a W-2 employee from my school, right? And I was like, hey, what'd you study in college? He's like, yeah, business with a focus or a minor in entrepreneurship. I'm like, that's interesting. I started a business out of college, and that's the same thing that I studied. I would be interested to hear more about your success, right? Like, what did you do, right? In a sales route, it's not always just sell. It's also kind of, hey, get to know the person, care about them, understand them, make them feel good about themselves. It's like, but to be honest, I want to know the information of like what he did to build a successful business, because school does not do that. But at the end of the day, no one cares about your idea. Absolutely no one cares. Like, your idea has to have value. Sorry, not your idea, your product. Ideas don't exist. Your product has to have value. Your service has to have value. People have to have a need for it. They have got to want whatever it is that you provide. And starting out, you're like, oh, my idea is the best. Life is just going to take that fucking paper idea you have, crumble it up, lay it on fire, and throw it in the trash, because the whole entire world does not care about your stupid idea, and neither do your friends, and everyone's going to tell you that you have it wrong and you're a piece of shit. So that's a quick sum up for entrepreneurship for you. If I were an entrepreneur professor, I would give every student a $1 bill. Now I'd be like, all right, here's a $1 bill. Bring me back 10 from this $1 bill. What have you invested this money into? What have you sold? And can you bring that profit back to me? That's on the product side. The service side is a little different. But I think school needs to teach students how to think for themselves if in case they cannot find a job. They need to learn how to sell, how to market, how to create value of a brand, how to get by in life on their own terms instead of following society's path just to make a living. Google did a study where they would pay $100,000 for people to drop out of college. to drop out, start a business when they're fucking 18, 19, don't know shit about how the real world works, but school never teaches you that, right? But to never ever go back to college. So that this is the decision you made. You started a business and you cannot quit on it. The study has found that those people are 10x more times to be successful financially, independently, with their quality of life, their happiness, by dropping out and not following the common path, as compared to someone who goes to college, finishes a degree, and then starts their own business. I think the college time should be spent hustling your ass off, trying to find money, to create money, to create value of a brand, of something, instead of go learn bullshit for 4.5, 5, 6, 8 years, graduate and you're 24, 26 and don't know how to sell a goddamn pen to a fucking teacher. Get the fuck out of here, man. But when you're out there, you realize those things, is that people ride with those who are winners, those who took the risk to start their own business, to create an empire, right? They ride with those because they are told to do that, and then when they're out in the real world at their early 20s, it's like, hey, I need security because I don't know how the real world works. I don't know how money works. I don't know how to sell anything. So I'm gonna go work for XYZ company and try to get with the CEO or something. I believe the first step is to get away from pessimists. Get away from people who tell you that you have it wrong, that your ideas, your goals are unrealistic. And to surround yourself with people who are winners in entrepreneurship, who have their own business, who think the same way you do, that tell you, hey, it's okay to take 6 months of your life to sell a service to a business without a legitimate payroll. Get away from the pessimists, get away from the naysayers, get away from the haters, from the doubters, because I guarantee you, they're like the first thing standing in your way. They are the first thing standing in your way. And they will try to cut your wings before you even try. Before you even try to fly. Alright, so before you even jump, they want to cut your wings, take your parachute off, whatever. What I should have done at 18 was drop out of college and go to a business incubator. Go to Silicon Valley. Fall on my face 1,000 times, but surround myself with the right people that I one day inspire to be. Not surround myself with people who tell me what to do, what to study with my time, and how to live my fucking life. It's my fucking life. If you got a problem with it, I won't listen. That's what entrepreneurs need. They need to trust this a little more and not trust society, because they all fucking lie. The only thing that matters is money, how you treat people, and your faith with God. Get away from the naysayers, because they are the first thing that's killing your dream before you even jump.